Hey y'all, and welcome to a special session of Watch Cheryl Scrap Live. Tonight I am joined by Brittany, British Designs, and Krista. I always say it wrong.
Sahlin.
Sahlin. Sahlin Studio.
Yep.
Every time. I'm like, I
Every
I
don't
think
know
it's
how many
Celine
years.
Dion. That's how I always remember it.
There you
Yep.
go. Okay. Sahlin. Sahlin Studio, and I'm Cheryl of Fiddle DD Designs. And they have some fun new products to go along with the Project Mouse Animal Bundle that's already out. Let me drag over the little preview here so y'all can see. And I think the store is live already tonight. I think I
Yes, I
saw
did.
the,
I did make sure to I went and put it live. So
yeah. Okay, so we've got the enamel pens that's an addition to the bundle, which are so cute. I mean, I'm in love with the parrots. So the little parrot there, and then who doesn't love all the artsy stuff? I'm just I'm so excited.
they're so fun to make.
Hmm
Yes, yes. So I went into my 2015 photos, and as you can see from my strip down here, I've scrapped quite a bit of Animal Kingdom already. So I've done at the sign, and I did the tree because we were there at Christmas time, and I've already done some of the birds. But I think Olivia has some other pictures um, that she put in our little shared box. So, and I remembered I didn't go on Everest with my family because of my back. And so I'm sitting there and I met this woman. I do not know what her name is. I I think I forgot it before we even left Animal Kingdom, but she was from Alabama. So we talked about, our families and going to Disney and stuff. And you always meet the nicest people in Disney. And so we took a selfie. So random lady from Alabama.
And she was a scrapper as well. Like she recognized you.
No, no, no. She
Just
was
it's just
like,
somebody you met.
yeah, she was
Okay.
around there, and I heard her talk, and I said, "Oh, you're from the South?" And she said, "Yes, I'm from Alabama." And I was like, and where we live is like really lower Alabama. So we're near the Florida Alabama line. So yeah, so we just started chatting while my family was riding the ride and her family was riding the ride. It was just kind of funny, but I don't remember her name, and I totally forgot about her till I was looking through the photos a minute ago. It was But I'm sure y'all all have your own stories about people that you've met at Disney. I think we had just where you just meet people and they're just nice. This is also the trip where my cousin was in a Disney group, and somebody put a call out in their Disney group that their child had lost their lovey, and they happened to be at the resort we were staying at. And so my cousin had messaged me, and I said, "Yeah, we're still here." And so we turned around and went back into the parking lot, and it had dropped out of their car, I guess. And so we were able to take the little lovey home and send him off to his his owner, who was very glad.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
cool
So
memory.
yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
I gotta tell that one too before I forget it completely.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm still friends with them on Facebook, and thought it was pretty cool.
I love
Oh,
these little stories that you can remember about your trips.
Well, I mean, Disney is like I don't know. It's just everybody's happy there for the most part. I mean, I think sometimes you meet unhappy people, but for the most part, everybody's kind and, you know, seems to be uh, thinking of others more than themselves.
more so than in other places, that's for sure.
Yes. Yeah. So here I am, and what I'm scrapping are a few pictures that I haven't done yet. This is Daniel after he got off the Kelly River Rapids ride, and he's completely soaked. I mean, shoes, everything. Poor little guy. He just got totally drenched. So,
Did he want to be wet? I mean, you know you're going to get wet on that ride, but I assume he wanted to get wet.
Yeah, he really enjoyed it. And then we had a ice cream after that. So he was really happy. And of course it was so hot, he dried out pretty quickly. Yeah. But yeah. So does anybody else have any happy stories from Disney where you met people and you were like,
Well, I have one at Disneyland when my son, well, this is with a cast member, so it was a cast member experience. But when, Britt, did I tell you this about how Gabe got the Tomorrowland pin?
Oh, yes. This is an awesome story. Yes.
Yeah. He was looking everywhere for like a couple days, and he would ask every cast member if they've seen a Tomorrowland pin. And this was shortly after the movie came out.
Like the actual like one that looks like the one from the movie, right?
Yeah.
And
so we went into like the biggest place where they trade and stuff. And I happened, I'm like, well, let's go over and ask this gentleman here. And it was an older gentleman that worked there. And he's like, well, you know what? Let me take a look here. It might happen to be, and he like pulled out this little old tin with like old, I don't know, like thingy-mabobs, paper clips and old like thread, and then like underneath all this stuff in this tin was a Tomorrowland pin, and he gave it to Gabe, and I don't know, just the interaction and how they took a picture together, but the interaction was so neat, and it was just so unexpected, but.
I like tear up every time you tell me this story. Like, I don't know why, like, makes me so emotional. Like, it's so random. Like this little tin and this old guy. Like, I don't know. It's like a movie. It's just crazy.
Yeah, it was like he said, he's like, I've been waiting for someone to ask me, and I've, and he told me as my son was like looking around at more pins and stuff, he's like, I've been waiting for somebody to ask me now for, however, 6 months or whatever, and I've kept this in my pocket for the last 6 months, and I've just been waiting for the right person to ask me this question. And so he obviously planned this moment, and my son was just like, the receiver of this special gift.
Oh my gosh.
That is so
awesome.
cool.
Yeah. So cool.
I love it. Yes.
And that's why when we did the pins, I had to like try to recreate that one just to tell that story too. Because
yeah, for sure. So that's in our Tomorrowland pins, enamel pin set. That little pin.
Yep.
Love it.
Well, this is rare for us to be scrapping on a Thursday and releasing a little bit early, and
I know.
I feel like it's the weekend already, but not quite yet.
I know. I keep forgetting it's not Friday, or like, that's weird. We are a day ahead of usual schedule.
Yes, we are.
Am I supposed to be working at the same time? I just love watching you. I'm like,
I get distracted myself. Well, you end up talking about a bunch of other stuff, and I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to be scrapping.
So as far as like meeting people at Disney, on our last trip, so it would have been last November, it was so funny because I occasionally will meet people that will like recognize me or know who I am from like British designs, and I love it when people come up and say hi. And it always bums me out when people are like, I saw you, but I didn't dare to come and say hi, because I'm like, what? Like, if you see me, like, that is so random and rare. Like, you better come and say hi to me, So anyway, the last time we were there, I had someone every single day. Like, it was like once a day, and at the end, my family was teasing me because once a day I had people come up to me being like, are you Britt? And I was like, yes. And it was so fun. Like, it was so fun to meet people that are scrapbookers but also love Disney. Like, you're just kindred spirits. So that was like my favorite.
For sure.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
So
And
if
I
you
bet
ever
if
see us at Disney,
were your
anyone,
kids with?
yes,
Where,
it's just probably how they recognize me more than just because you see my kids in like every layout, right? So
Oh, wait, do that one.
more than you see me. So
well, and I bet they thought that was cool too.
yeah, it was fun. Super fun. And then I would always be mad if I forgot to like take it. Like I took selfies with I think most of the people I met, and then I would forget sometimes, and I'd be like, "Oh darn it, I forgot to take a picture with so and so."
Oh, I love this artsy pack. Oh gosh, I'm dying.
There's a lot of good stuff in this one. I really, really
Mhm.
enjoyed it when I was using it the other night, playing around and scrapping. It was a good one.
So I'm gonna roll this around, get some little oranges over here and some oranges over there. And some oranges up here.
I love using artsy packs in digital form because getting this effect in paper is so hard and messy and
Yes.
like it's like so much work. And like you're just like, ooh, a little orange here, a little orange there. It's so much easier.
And then you go, okay, well, I really didn't like that.
Yeah,
And
take it off.
you can't take it off if it's real
Right?
life though.
Exactly.
You're like, do. It's
Yeah,
so
and it's so
good.
satisfying to have all like the pencil pieces digital too. It's not like,
Yeah, even
Oh,
just like
these
the
are
words
so
and stuff,
cute.
not just the paint.
yeah,
Yep.
I love these little scatters, these wood scatters.
yeah, Britt does awesome scatters.
I have to like stop making scatters. Like I try every kit has at least like two, like because then I'm like, okay, I don't need to have four. Let's just have the two and call it good. Stop making scatters. Because I personally use them a ton, and so I always want to like make more.
Well, and I think people use them a lot, so it's good.
Good, because I use it. So Disney Cheryl said that she can't wait to buy them. She just did a lot of Animal Kingdom layouts, and she wants to go back and add more. But so I had girls on my team go back and pull up old layouts and just add artsy and pins to the top of them, and they
Oh,
look
that was a good
super
idea.
cute. Yeah, Justine
Yeah.
did that. Justine did it, and she said she couldn't even find her layered one from one of her older layouts. She just had like the flat and JPEG, but she's like, it didn't even matter. I just put the stuff on top of it, and it was fantastic. So it looked really good.
Let's see. There were some cards I wanted to use. Oh, that's what the thing was. You will get wet. I needed that.
Perfect.
But I want it to fit right here, so I'm gonna take it apart.
Oh, there you go. I'm always fascinated by your process because I'm like, what are you going to do with that?
I know. I was like, is she going to make it into like a strip or?
Well, I mean, digital is so versatile anyway.
I know. It really just opens you up for so much more creativity. Like you can literally do anything you want. Like you're not limited to the supplies you have. You know what I mean? Like you can turn your supplies into anything you need. Like you can recolor anything, you can resize anything, you can cut things apart. You can it's so much more
use again and again.
Right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, and I have to tell y'all, I'll share it with you privately later, but I do custom scrapbook layouts, and one of my clients, they actually went to South Africa, and I used a lot of pieces from the animal bundle. they had some amazing photos of lions. And it was just crazy.
Real ones, not Disney ones.
Real ones. And I don't know, like the Jeeps and stuff. It was just, you're like, wait, they're really there. They're doing the thing. It's like
That's
crazy
awesome.
to see the photos.
And I love using our animal bundle again. Like I love these pins and artsy packs because they get me to open up older collections and
Replay.
and remember, like, I don't know, it's fun to reuse them again.
Well, I did
Haven't used
grab,
them for a while.
because these two are my actual pictures, of course, the picture of Daniel and then the exit, but the actual signs I did not get pictures of. And I think we talked about this in the Project Mouse Facebook group, but somebody had shared a link to, it's like a Smug Mug account, and it's just like there's like a whole folder for signage.
Cool.
Let me open it up because I'll share it on screen so that let's see, free Disney photos.
Yeah, and sometimes that helps just to tell the story a little more.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Let me see, because I
And
thought
more
I
of the
had.
details.
And sometimes you forget to get that picture, or
Yeah.
you're not right next to it or whatever.
Yeah. So,
Fun.
it's like a different family, but then they have, Magic Kingdom. They've got it separated out.
Cool.
So, like if you didn't get specific ones from Animal Kingdom, you can
Look
grab
at that.
those. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot. That's awesome.
Yeah.
There's those
Those are great
parrots.
photos.
Yeah. So I thought it was kind of interesting. So I was able to grab the little signs here, the
I was
Catman
wondering, yeah,
doozy
those are neat.
and the Trezuli twister, I guess.
Those are awesome.
And of course, because I didn't go on the ride, I'd missed the whole walkthrough. But I didn't even think about grabbing the sign before they went in. But it's okay.
Fun.
And Julie mentioned, yeah, you don't want to spend your whole vacation with the camera in your face either. So
Yeah,
that's true.
Right? Don't want to watch your trip happen through your camera.
Yeah. Sometimes I think, yeah, I'll find one online when I get home. I don't worry about some of those shots.
Yeah.
Well, and they still do share, right, stock photos if you do or they used to. I don't know if they've changed it.
With PhotoPass.
Oh, like if you do PhotoPass, yeah.
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 You're gonna be finished.
Oh no.
Oh, whoops. I forgot to keep track of time. We're at 20 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Let's switch over. See, like I said, I get busy and I don't.
Job.
I put all my photos in, but I haven't done anything else but put them in. So.
Okay. Well, let's switch over to you. Yes, I'm sure. I want to make her the presenter. Ooh.
Okay.
Cancel.
So I'm scrapping my Festival of the Lion King pictures.
Oh,
that's so cute. I love those blended.
This is the Anna Aspinez template, which I just love them so much.
Yes.
And I love it. So I kind of adjusted the template a little bit, and then we're just going to go from there. I always enlarge it because there's just a lot of white around the edges that I like my photos to be a little bigger. So I made them bigger. So yeah.
Hakuna Matata.
Let's see. Where does this need to be? Oh boy. Oh boy, what did I do? There we go. If I can figure out where this goes. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Cheryl, the name of the template was Anna Aspinus.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I don't know how to say it, but I feel like she's at Scrap. No, not Scrap Orchard. Where is she at? Oh Scraps. I feel like she's at Oh Scraps, or
Yeah.
she might have just left this last month. I heard rumor of her going to another shop, so I don't know.
Oh really? Oh, I haven't shopped for a while, so I don't know.
Yeah.
This is what the template originally looked like, so you can see I kind of just made it a little bigger. You can see on this one. Just enlarged everything a little bit. I can give you a link in a little bit when I'm not, well, you're not watching me scrap. You don't need me looking for a link, but.
Okay, I was looking just to see. She is still at O Scraps.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and she has lots of different stuff, but the templates that I use are all her photo inspired. That's what it's called, but it's spelled F-O-T-O, just like Cassie King said. Photo inspired. So I love them so much.
Britt, does she have page files in there as well, or just PSD or TIFF files in her?
Let's go look. I can't remember. Let's see.
I didn't check to see.
It looks like I just have PSD files. That's all I have in my downloads. I don't even have like PNGs or anything. But I don't use page files, so it's possible I just like got rid of them, but I don't remember ever getting them. I don't remember like going through and getting rid of stuff. So
okay, I'm gonna look at one of her files to see.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
My goodness, I should have had an idea of what I wanted to use.
Okay, 12 by 12, layered PSD. Yeah, it just says layered PSD, and it's a photo-inspired template pack. So I guess that would be a no. That would be a no.
I love all those colors together.
These pictures are really bright. So I wanted to go with the more bright stuff. So we'll see how it goes.
It makes your eye move around the page so well.
Oh, thanks.
I love the paper patterns in this. Just the one that's the paper 8 with, it looks like suns, but it's like they could be flowers or I don't know how to describe it. It's paper 8 and 9.
Yeah, I think I know which ones you're talking about. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, with this collection, just, the patterns of Animal Kingdom are just so fun, unlike anything else, so you can go a little wild when creating and designing.
It was really inspiring for sure.
There you can see a peek at some of the artsy stuff.
Oh, in my folder?
Yeah,
I'll go over it real quick.
Let's do this.
Yep, here's our artsy. This is the new stuff, in case you haven't had it in the last hour since it's been released. If you own it already, I'll be super impressed. All kinds of paints and pencil stuff. It's all very messy and wild. I mean, they all are, all the artsy stuff is, but this one I feel like is especially wild. I love it so much. This right here, these layered ones that you did, Krista, I love
They're
them.
so much fun. That's what I have trouble stopping making. I'm like,
The layered
okay,
paint.
yeah. I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, I got a couple in there. That's good.
Yep. I like purposely didn't do any because you had these 3 amazing ones. So I'm like, okay, I'll do other stuff. But it was hard. I like kept wanting to go back and add layered paints.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really think, yeah, having multiple packs is a very good thing.
I
Of
agree.
these artsy ones, everybody loves them.
Good. I love them. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think y'all can just keep set number 2, set number 3.
Well, we love making them.
yep.
And
It-
it brings out a whole different side of design because mostly when we create Project Mouse, I mean, we have a very clean aesthetic
yes.
for the most part. I mean,
Yeah.
we've kind of changed a little bit as we've grown over the years, but
Mhm.
and then once you delve into the, pins is completely a different thought process, and
Yep.
art and paints is completely a different thought process, and it takes, I mean, you're actually doing a lot of drawing and scribbling and painting, on
Which
your
is
pen.
so fun.
Yeah. And
It's
tracing
way
and
different.
drawing, and so it's just, yeah.
It's like a whole, like if we need a break from like doing a kit, this is like completely different. So it's really fun to like, yeah, to do a artsy pin pack. I love it so much.
I love it. Love it.
Where am I gonna put this pin? Somebody tell me where to put it.
Let me pop over.
She's like, I'm not watching you. I had it here, but then I was like, where do I put it?
I like it up there.
On the picture of just the lion, like where the lights are shining, can it kind of go where the lights are shining there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Like
like
over
that.
here?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I
like
love those
pointing
lights.
right
So
at it.
I don't want to cover the lights though. I love
Yeah,
those
but you can
lights.
cover the people.
Yes. All these random people over here.
That's like on the picture of Daniel. I covered up one person with the enamel pen love, and the other person I covered up with a photo.
Nice.
So instead of having to worry about editing my photos, I was just
love it.
I'll just cover you up. You won't need to see you right
goodbye.
now.
And these
Do love
pins
that
are
love one.
so, I mean, it's, we make really good realistic pins. I believe.
I think so
believe we
too.
make really good enamel pins. And I've had so many emails from people asking like where they can actually make them, and I'm like, oh,
I know.
these are digi, girl.
Well, my
We want to
priority,
get them made.
I think I've said this before, but every time we do the pins, I'm constantly frustrated because I would just want them in real life.
Yeah.
Like I look at them and I'm like, oh, okay, I love you, but I want you to be real, and it bugs me that you're not.
There's a planner chick that I watch on YouTube that has enamel pins made with her graphics.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's possible, and it's like all the rage right now. Enamel pins is like.
I will make a note to find out the company.
That's good, because there's a ton of places. There's a ton of places, and there's more now than ever.
And I feel like we've talked about getting them made in real life, but then you have to store them and ship them, and that's like a whole different.
It's a whole different ballgame. Like just to like take orders and ship them, like that's not what we do, and so it would be like a whole other ordeal.
Different.
You guys, I am just struggling right now. I put this pin like 20 places. I don't know what to do with it. We're just gonna stick it there for now. Let's see. I'm gonna go back into the kit. Well, let's see. Do I want it? I think. Let's see this one.
Okay, Cheryl said she loves the pins, but there's no flamingo. She's sad. I didn't even think of a flamingo. Is there flamingos?
There are flamingos at Animal Kingdom?
I don't know.
Cheryl,
is there flamingos?
I don't remember
seeing any. She says her granddaughter loves flamingos. Oh. Is there a flamingo pin in the Paradise pack?
Yes, there is.
I will look at that.
Because there's a flamingo, but I don't know if there's a flamingo pin. I think there is.
I
Yeah, you made one in Paradise.
Is it a pin?
It's not a pin though. It's just
Oh.
yeah. In the Paradise collection, Cheryl, you can find a flamingo, but it's not a pin. It's kind of just like an element.
So when we do our Paradise pins in artsy,
yes. Now you know
We'll
what you need to make.
we'll make sure and make Cheryl a flamingo pin.
It keeps throwing me off when you say Cheryl.
No, sorry.
Well, we
Like,
got how many Cheryls in here again?
I know, a lot.
We had a few Cheryls.
3, I think.
3 Cheryls.
Anyway, I'm like, every time you say it, I'm like, yes, what? I didn't ask for that. What is she talking about? Flamingos. I'm the only Cheryl. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Okay. Hey, and Olivia.
Can't really see that up there. There we go. That's better.
Yeah, and as you're going through this collection, I'm like, oh, I forgot about that piece.
Right?
Like
I
some of those
know.
pieces, yeah, that the team used. I was like, oh yeah, that's a cool piece.
Yep, I agree. It's so fun for me to go back and start using old kits that we haven't used for a while. Because once you kind of design it, scrap with it, promote it, release it, it's like, okay, now we're done with you, like moving on. But then it's fun to come back and use it again all these years later, because it's been a while since this kit came out, right?
Yeah, I think it has. Okay, now another Cheryl said that leaf scatter is on so many of her layouts.
This one right here?
Yeah.
I love this leaf scatter. I was going to do a leaf scatter for
it's on mine. I put it on mine. Seriously, up at the top.
Awesome. Yep, mine too.
Goody.
That's
I was going to do a leaf scatter for artsy, and then I was like getting ready to do it, and then I realized, oh, just kidding, I already did that in the animal kit, so I better not do exactly the same thing again. I can't see that. It's too busy. My page is getting too busy. I can see that one better.
Yeah, that music one is cool. It's just perfect for the Lion King show.
There's a lot of music going on in Animal Kingdom, I think. So it's a good little element to have. Put one down here too. But you know me, I don't like a super busy page, so I feel like I'm already getting a little cuckoo.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
All right, let's see. Do you guys ever shrink your page down like this to make sure it looks balanced? I always do that.
No, I haven't seen that, but that's a good idea.
Shrink it down little so then I can see like, okay, that looks big and that looks weird. And
one thing that really helped me was actually printing my layouts, and then I was like, oh, that button is really big.
Yep.
Yeah. Same. Maybe you should kind of lay off on that, Cheryl.
Yeah, I remember the first time. Is there not a staple in this kit? Where's the staple? There it is. I was like, there's always a staple.
I was going to say, we usually do include those.
I know, I was like, am I just going to like embarrass myself right here in front of everyone? Anyway, there's a staple. Nobody panic.
No.
So, what was I saying even? I don't even know what I was saying. What were we talking about?
I
don't remember. I don't.
Who knows what we were talking about? Sorry.
A second went
shrinking
by.
it down. Yes, we were talking about shrinking it down. Oh, printing. Thank you. There it was. We were talking about printing it. Yeah, I remember the first time I printed a layout and the staples, that's why I was looking for a staple, is the staples were huge. I was like, oh, that's embarrassing. Like if a staple was like 2 inches long or something, I'm like, staples are not that big. That is like a dead giveaway that this is a digital layout and not a real paper layout, because those staples look silly. So that it was very helpful for sure. I'm gonna try the black thing, see if that instead of this one. This stitching actually came with that Anna Espinez template, but look. This kit has one that works perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I really am thinking I might be done.
That looks great.
I'm
And
kind
I
of
always
quick.
think that the scribbles, like just adding scribbles, just always is such a cool addition to any page.
No, I have
Like
a
it
hard
looks,
time not putting them on every page.
yeah,
I'm like,
it just, but
scribbles,
it
more
looks
scribbles.
really great. Yeah.
I need more scribbles. Let's go back to the artsy. Do I need to add any more?
So yesterday, Jay was listening to a 70s playlist, and so now I've got that song in my head, Dancing in the Moonlight.
Oh, I love that song. That's a good one.
Yeah, so he played it like a couple of times when he got home, and I was like, oh gosh, it's in my head now.
Well,
It's
you needed
there.
a good song to sing tonight.
Yes. I was trying to think of some jungle kind of song, but
sing some Lion King for us. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going straight to that one.
Straight to that one. That's it.
Have you both seen The Lion King yet?
No,
No.
we
Theaters?
just haven't gotten there. We want to. My girls keep asking and asking, but we haven't seen it. Have you guys seen it?
I haven't seen it. We were gonna go today, so maybe, I don't know, maybe in the next couple days, but
Oh, Monica just saw it today. Monica, what did you think? Oh, Lisa liked the new one better than the
wow.
old. What?
Wow.
Yeah.
My
Goodness
great
gracious. That's a
my
statement.
niece actually saw it, and she loved it, and she said the same thing. It was
Oh my
better
goodness.
than the original.
Gosh,
Well, then
okay. Now I
can't
for
wait
sure
to
need
see
to go
it.
see it. Yeah.
So
I've
I don't
seen-
know if it's a thing, because she watched it when she was little, of course, and so maybe it was nostalgic, but it also added a more adult element, maybe. So maybe that's why it appealed to her so much. I'm not sure, but I want to go see it.
Yeah.
I'll wait.
Now I need to go see it for sure. My goodness. Me too, Monica. I love the old one's just classic. Like, it's part of my childhood, part of my life. Okay, I'm really have to stop now. So I'll probably put a date on and some journaling somewhere on it. Like, I don't know where, but
It's so cute.
Mhm.
I love it.
better save it real quick. I've been saving a little bit.
And I think my favorite piece is the pause, like the pause out there.
There.
Yeah. For some reason, it helps me to like focus and then draw my eye around.
Oh.
I like that.
I was gonna say if maybe I can make this small, I could journal on it a little bit. I don't have much to say about this. I mean, what else other than like this show was the best. I love Festival of the Lion King. I didn't even like really know it existed the first time we went to Animal Kingdom. Like we definitely did not see it, and then we saw it the second time we went, and I was like, why didn't we see this the whole first time? It's like my favorite. I loved it so much. Yeah.
So good.
I love this sun painted circle that you did, Krista. I don't know if I said that to you before, but I do love it so much.
Yeah, it's perfect for the theme.
Okay.
All right, so
Cheryl's
I'll switch back over. Da-da. Okay.
Oh, look at you, journaled and everything. Oh, I love it.
And I was just working on
Like
some
strips.
Ooh, it's so
shadows.
cute. I just popped over from my page. It's adorable. I love the layered papers.
I like how it brings in the paints too,
Yeah.
but I need to make sure I clip that one there. I don't like it when it goes off.
See, I almost just said my favorite thing to do with paints is to make it like overlap all over the place.
I guess I like
I
it,
almost
but
just said I love it hanging over like that. And then you're like, oh, I gotta clip that.
nope, gotta take that off. Well, I think
I
if I
love it.
wasn't gonna do my shadows, that it would
Mm.
I would need to make my shadow very flat there, and I could still do it.
All my flatos. Whew, you guys, it's been a long day. All my shadows are pretty flat. Anyway,
So I'm just gonna make a few little hinky doodles because they're so tiny, the edges around these papers. All right, and then I'm gonna go grab our mutual. Just a little bit here and there. Okay. File save.
It just
Oh,
allows
our
for so
back
much
and forth.
texture in the layout from paints and drawings and papers and
I love it so much.
I mean, I
Yeah.
love that. That looks like I
Drew it
doodled on my
it.
page.
Yeah, okay. I think that the artsy packs make it look like you worked so much harder than you really did.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. They go on so quick and it layers up so fast, and then I don't know, it's like cheating almost. It's like it just looks
And I love these
so
little
great.
the little leaves. See, they ended up on my page too. I had to
Yep.
stick them in there. Okay,
Fun.
close that. Yes. Okay. Go to
Oh, so cute.
Dropbox. Let's see. Here we go.
So I don't have any page any I don't have any pictures of my girls because my girls have never been to Disney World yet. They've only been to Disneyland. So I don't have any Animal Kingdom pictures because I know you love to scrap pictures of my girls. But
Oh, but this is
just gonna do
adorable.
They
a
are.
brush.
I love that shirt you're wearing too.
I mean,
Thanks.
are you not the cutest couple or what?
Oh, thanks.
Look
I
at
got that
that one
shirt
right there.
specifically for Animal Kingdom. I love that shirt.
So cute. Okay. I'm gonna go big photo on this one. Yes, sir. If you don't mind.
You get to do whatever you want. Oh, I'm gonna pay attention this time. We're gonna do 5 minutes, right? 5 and 5 and 5 back and forth.
5 and 5, yeah.
5 minutes. Okay, I got a timer on.
Okay. We took this picture right here you're adjusting. We took that one first, and the guy was like, "You sure you want it right here?" We're like, "Sure, why not? You know, like whatever." And he just like looked at us like we were kind of crazy, but I was like, "Just take it, let's go." And then we like walked around the corner a little further and got the one that's the big one, and we're like, "Oh, I see why you didn't want us to take it up there." It's because that one's like much more jungly and better background. But we just didn't know like where we were because we were like, "Yeah, just take it. Like you can see the tree." And then we realized, the real photo spot's down there. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
It's like they know what they're doing or something.
I know. We were just like, what? Yeah, just take it.
Yep. I had gone back to like a 2018 version of Photoshop Creative Cloud because I was having some issues with the action I used to save my pings. And so now I've gone back, and whenever I size up or down, I'm still confused about whether I should use the shift key or not. It's very irritating.
Because when you have smart objects, you have to use the shift key. But when you have
Like
just
here.
but when you have just like a paste, like if you just copy and pasted something into your page, then you don't have to use it. So it's confusing.
Or if you select multiple smart objects, you don't have to use it.
It doesn't make any sense.
Why?
So you probably saw me the whole time I was scrapbooking. Someone probably noticed. I was totally all over the place with my proportions. It was quite annoying. You'd think by now I would be used to it, but it's still a struggling.
Yeah,
Still struggling.
Right there, I was doing it. Nah, stop, Cheryl. Stop.
Yeah, I just couldn't handle it. I flipped mine back on my
Yeah,
Photoshop.
I probably will. So my action for my PNGs doesn't work in Creative Cloud either. I don't know.
Very irritating.
Very irritating.
Very, very irritating. Okay, let's see what we got here.
See, I'm loving that because it's all lined up like pockets. It's making me real happy right now.
Mhm.
Like, look, I'm making her happy. It's so happy.
Oh, that's so pretty. I love that piece.
I don't want to take away from the photo. Yikes. Okay, we're gonna have to do something with it. I gotta get us the background going.
Yeah, or make it a different color or something.
All right, I'm just gonna pull in a.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, Kayla said she saw that stamp with the yellow sun artsy that the way we were just talking about behind that stamp, and she loved how that looked. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Love that idea.
Oh, the painted sun.
That somebody layered it behind the white one.
Let's see what that looks like.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yes.
So good job to whoever saw that, wherever you saw it, Kayla. It's probably from our team. I don't know where else you would have seen somebody do it.
There's
that
so
looks
many
awesome.
amazing layouts that
I know.
I can't wait for everybody to see
I
because
know. My team. I haven't sent out my newsletter yet, obviously,
Oh, I
because
haven't
we're sitting here
either.
doing this instead of. This is like the time I would normally be like sending out my newsletter and working away, but instead we're just playing with Cheryl, and it's so much more fun. I'd rather do this
So
than
much more
do all that
fun.
busy work.
It's good to switch it up.
I like it.
Yeah, I haven't sent out my newsletter either, so.
And I'm so thankful to Cheryl. You totally like sprung this on her at the last minute, and she was like, "Sure." We're like, "Sweet." Worked out perfectly.
Yes.
I love that green stripe. It looks so pretty.
Let's see. There was one on here.
Oh,
Okay,
Cat
the
did it.
5-minute timer is up.
5 minutes.
Okay, I'm handing it over.
Save it, and then we'll pull it over.
I'll save.
I'll go over to my.
Yeah, it's updating.
Okay, it's gonna take a minute. We'll just look at your pretty layout while we.
Kayla mentioned that Kat did her layout on Cheryl's new templates. Oh, let's share that.
Oh, she
Britt, do you
probably
have
did it. She probably did the the layered paint that she was talking about, right?
Yeah, let me go over to my CT form and I'll grab it.
Fun.
It's like, yes.
Did she put it? Let's see. Maybe it's in mine.
Ah, here it is.
Oh, she did. Oh, she made it big.
Oh,
isn't that pretty?
that is cool, and it's centered like that. Oh,
Cat. She's so good. Is she
She
here? She's not here, is
is.
she?
I don't know.
I don't see her here.
Yeah, but she did.
Tell her we
I
were
think
talking
she
about
did
her.
too. Oh, and that she did
That's
another
cute.
one. That was
Cheryl, those are so cool.
I love it.
I like
yeah,
those templates. Can you show us your template? Which one that is? Oh, that's a neat one.
These are your new ones that are for today?
Yes.
Oh
it's
my
the
gosh.
second set in Me and My Friends. So
I love the large photos. Large photos are my favorite.
yeah.
Me too.
And my girls, they're so good. They just they just do a lot of stuff. So sweet. Oh, lookity beeb.
So
They just have good ones. But
These
yeah,
templates are great.
and Trish, she'll just do umpteen million layouts.
Oh
You
my
just have to like
goodness.
stop her. And I love this one. Well, because it's like me and my
Oh,
friends, and I love this because she, you don't obviously don't have to scrap just about your friends with the templates. They're versatile enough. You can do anything, but I do like to see, like, oh, look, friends.
Yeah.
It's so cute. So, but I really love how she used that for the circle of life. Look at that.
These
Just,
are such unique templates, though, and every single page is stunning.
yeah. Stunning.
and
All right.
I think Kat did that last one. That was
Mm.
it. You got it? You ready?
Oh, yep, I got it.
Okay. I'm going to
Okay,
switch
open.
over to you now.
Do I have to
Brittany?
say accept it again, or let's see. Oh, yep, I do.
Yeah,
There we go.
there you go.
All right, so we're just gonna full on copycat and
Yeah, go big.
put that sun right in the back.
Okay, so I'm setting my timer again for 5 minutes, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
I have to
Oh, I
like.
love that. Kat
I
is
want it.
brilliant. And thank you, Kayla, for
Yeah.
remembering it and sharing it because it looks
Wow.
great.
I think I'm gonna make it a little smaller. Let's see down here.
Oh,
My
and I
goodness.
have to tell y'all, I'm so terrible. I didn't post last little scrap session until today, or last night,
Oh,
whenever it was.
that's all
I
right.
was like,
I
oh
don't know
my
if I did
God.
mine either. Did I? Who knows?
I thought you posted your layout pretty soon after we.
Okay. Well, good job.
Yeah, not me
Yay
though.
me.
I was like, it's been a summer,
Yeah.
been one of those. So
Oh my goodness, I don't even know what to do right now. I'm just like, it makes me, I don't know, I feel like I just panic when everybody watches me and I'm like, what am I looking for? I don't even know.
what do you? Don't feel like you have to keep it like I put it either. If something is, the layout composition or whatever, just go do it. We did that last time and it turned out
I
freaking
know.
incredible.
It was like 5 different things before we finally figured out what to do with it at the end.
Yeah. So it's just sometimes that's the way it is when you
Figured out.
scrap.
Kayla mentioned that she would move the photos to the bottom and put the paints at the top and then add the title and accents.
Okay, let's try it. This is going to be like a group scrap right now. Photos to the
Oh,
bottom.
yeah, I like how that.
Bottom. Yeah.
Paints to the top.
And I do think you need a yellow paper.
Yeah, now that we've got that giant sun. Should we do it over here?
Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
put the sun
right
over
hand side.
there.
This
Not
is so
all the
fun.
way over, but
guys just
like
tell
right
me what
to
to
the
do.
edge of the. Yeah, because the elephant, he's hanging off. He needs a ledge to stand on.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
I see. We
Don't
want
want
him
him to
standing.
fall
Yeah.
down.
Yeah,
I see.
he's
We
been
want him
falling off. Yeah. And then I think it needs like something yellow peeking out. So maybe
Yes.
duplicate that sun and put it on that brown and tan background paper peeking out as paint if we don't want to do another paint layer, but that would be a good way to get yellow over there.
Over.
Otherwise, I think you have some yellow splatters too.
Well, we
in
can
the
make
pack.
any splatter yellow.
Yes.
Oh, I have this orange one.
Yeah, they're orange, I guess.
But we can make them
that's
yellow if we
that's
want.
what we need to have is when you're stuck, that you just go, okay, it's time for a group scrap session, and then you have everybody tell you what to do.
I love it. It's fun.
Mm-hmm. Good call on moving those photos down. I like that.
Yeah.
I like how that looks.
I think I'm going to take this green one off for a minute. I feel like I don't know. I think part of the struggle for me is that I'm so this is how I feel every time we scrap like this, is I'm so rusty to not do pockets that I'm like, feel out of my element almost.
I put you at a disadvantage. See, we should have
Yeah.
started with a pocket.
Oh,
Because, yeah.
yeah.
So if that's not working, let's go pocket.
I like this. I just have to think harder.
I
When
don't
in
want
doubt, add
scrapping
some
to be
scribbles.
hard, right? You're like, no.
Yeah, it's going to need some cards. Maybe that's the problem. Let's move that to the top, obviously.
The famous tree of life. The circle of life.
I love it. Shoot, I'm going to run out of time. I'm going to have done nothing. I'm going to be like, oh, look, I moved it around like you told me to. Good job, me.
Yeah, you got 1 more minute.
Ah! Oh, shoot.
Do you feel the pressure?
I do. I truly do. Let's go look at the cards really fast. What do we have for the tree? I love this card right here. I try to put it on like every page we do. This one right here. I think it's so cute.
Which one is it? I missed
Oh,
it. Oh,
let me go
wait,
back.
Tisha.
This one. I'm wasting my precious minute. Just kidding. Where did it go? This one right here.
Oh, yeah.
This
There's a
one.
lot of people that love that one. I see that one used a lot.
Because it's watercolor and I'm so into that.
Watercolor.
Maybe too many trees. Got a lot of trees going on now.
You have birds. You have bird stamps.
Oh yeah, bird stamps.
Do the bird stand.
See, I can't even do anything, you guys, on my own. Where did they go? They're there.
Oh, yes.
What? Oh, they're up there. I'm like, where did they go? Should we make them fly up over here?
Yes.
Bump their opacity down a little bit.
I love that tree.
And I feel like some kind of, I don't know, is there like a word art or like what words do we include in this set? I don't remember anymore.
Yeah, like a big word. We don't really have one that works for this. Oh, this is good because we just got there. Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
That's better.
This
is your handwriting, Krista? You wrote this, right?
Yeah, yep.
Love it.
Let the scribble begin. No, just kidding.
I love it.
And
Okay,
you don't know how many times I don't know about you, Britt. Do you nail it on like the first time or do you have to write them?
Oh, no.
Like 50 times?
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely 50 times.
And then you overthink it and then you're like, I don't, I think you're just very affected by your own handwriting. And I don't know. I think when it's your own handwriting,
the first one you did. Yes. But you don't love it because it's yours. But I would have probably loved the first one you did more. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I would be less critical of it. But this is perfect. So good job. I think I want to try a different. I know my time is up. You're being nice to me and giving me more time because it's been way more than a minute.
So what you use your iPad, don't you, when you do your scribbles and drawings and stuff? I really need to get that. I use my Wacom tablet and it's so much harder because you're drawing like like on a piece of paper on your tablet, but you have to look at your computer screen.
Yes.
And it depends like what. Yeah. So it's a lot more difficult.
Yep, I agree. I think
5 minutes is up. Sorry.
I know. You're being nice.
Track.
All right, this is a hot mess. Up to you to finish.
It is not. No, I like where this is heading. I like this.
Okay,
Yep,
it's
I like
saving.
that green.
I felt like the pattern was detracting from like
The photos, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that solid color
That's
kind of
all.
settles your eye right there.
I don't know if I love this paper business over here, but I couldn't get to it fast enough. So, but yeah, no, I would write something a ridiculous amount of times. I'm always shocked if I can get it in like 2 or 3. I don't think it's ever the first one.
Yeah.
Ever.
And sometimes because it's digital and you can kind of manipulate, I cut and paste certain words.
Like I'm like, this that the is really good. I'm gonna save that one.
Like that the is great.
I'm gonna go look over at the artsy real quick and see if I can remember how many times I did them, but I have to look at them to remember.
All right, am I supposed to start or am I still?
Is it saved? Does it come up?
Let's see. Let me double check here.
So my Hakuna Matata, I probably did it, I don't know. That one came together pretty quick. It wasn't too hard. It's a cute word.
It's perfect too. I love it.
Some words are cuter than others, I feel like.
Yeah.
So like that word was pretty cute, however you write it. And like wild, that was it was okay. I don't know. I love your animal. It's really cute. Your words are always great. This wildlife, I'm obsessed with this right here.
Oh, good.
Like I love how it goes up the neck of the giraffe right here. Oh my goodness. So good.
Perfection.
I seriously could keep playing with those and be like adding more stuff, and it's just so much fun to create these.
It's because it's so different than our normal like make a card, make a card, make a card. They're really fun to make.
Like, come on. No. Come on.
My Dropbox says it's working. A little icon up there says it's working.
Mine is saying it's working still.
Oh, it's coming. See, I'm trying to not keep playing with it because that will do no good because it's I've already handed it off. It's coming together. We're not quite there yet. Somebody asked, have we met in person yet, Krista?
I think we discuss this pretty much every time, but no, we haven't. Can you believe it?
Believe we have not met in person yet.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
I know.
I think it's just we're always like on opposite schedules or something, you know. I don't know what it is.
We're never in the same place at the same time. Oh, are you afraid it will jinx you? No, I think it will make it better.
Absolutely not. Yeah. I can't wait. Yeah. That would be awesome. And sometimes I think about just coming to like flying to see you and just bringing Sophie with me and having her watch the girls, and then we could just play on Digi all day.
Oh my gosh.
Be like, Sophie, you go take them, and she would love that.
That would be amazing. Amazing. No, I think it will be awesome. I feel like every online friend I've ever met, it's so natural and easy. Like I feel like really nervous before, and then I see that person and I'm like, oh yeah, we're friends. Like I know we haven't done a Disney. I can't believe we haven't done a Disney.
Yeah, I can't either. You've been trying to get me to go to the one, and it's just the last couple of years I had to do I just got back from London and Paris with my daughter and with Sophie, so this year was kind of out. Otherwise, you're what was it called? What
Art Journaling the Magic?
Yeah, Art Journaling the Magic. That would have been amazing to do that with you.
Yep. Someday you're gonna come do that with us.
Mm-hmm.
Did it come up on your end yet?
Finally. Just came up. Yay. All right, let me switch over to me.
Watch the magic happen, you guys. It doesn't even need to go to my end on this one.
All right. Let's see. Okay, what were you thinking about to replace the green paper? Was there one you had in mind?
I don't know about replacing the green paper. I don't know.
Something's off.
Something's weird.
Something's off. Okay.
I think once you just keep playing with things, I think it'll just
Like right now, it
keep
just
getting
feels
better.
unbalanced, kind of, with those papers on the side, but it's because we're not done.
No.
Just keep
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Julie has to leave, so thanks for coming, Julie.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, I like that. That was cute.
Oh yeah.
A cute pop of color in there too. Oh, they make me so happy just to see them come on, and then the second you shadow them, it's like
I know.
just pops them.
I love these pins. Like, don't you just want to hold? I just want to hold all these pins in real life so
Yeah.
bad.
Yes.
It like makes me mad.
So cute.
Then like
You're so
in
cute.
collection form too, like a handful
Yes.
of Animal Kingdom pins.
Bye, Jan. She's leaving too. Yeah, like I want to do like a little. Oh, which shadow do you use for pins? I have a shadow that I made that and saved just specifically for my pins, but that's what I use. But I don't. Cheryl's got a whole other animal going with her pin or her shadow business.
Yeah,
so.
I actually use a metal bulky item is what's mine is called.
It's one of yours.
Yeah.
That you sell, I guess I should say, not just one of yours, but
Right. That it's actually a style set.
See, already the page is getting anchored right now.
Yep.
Like I'm finding good balance.
Let's see. Okay, I don't know if I want to have the wild animals down there, but I wanted some red to echo that I love Animal Kingdom.
yeah, balance
So
that red up there.
Let's try
Stand out a little
this in here a little
I
bit.
love that one so much. It's the leopard print that I love. Like it's so good.
Yes.
I used it on my layout. Oh, I should have showed you my layout I made for this kit. Like not tonight, but that I made like for this kit. We could have been looking at that while we were just sitting here staring, waiting for it to upload. But
that was a cute layout.
I used that one in there because I love it so much. That red leopard print layered paint. Yeah, this is looking good. See, you're the magic embellisher. I don't embellish like this, so I'm glad we handed it off to you.
You're glad. You're glad.
I would never have thought to do what you're doing right now. Oh my word. I'm telling you guys, Cheryl is a genius.
Yeah, I'm like mesmerized.
Right? I'm like just amazed right now.
Amazed. It's just playing a little bit. Okay, this leaf is like perfect from the bundle. I just love it.
That's the one I forgot about, and I saw somebody use it, and I'm like, oh, that's such a goodie.
I'm gonna stick him under here because he needs a little bit.
I just love how painty worn it looks. Oh, I like the paint on top like that.
On top of the photo?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
There was so much in the bundle. It's just
I agree.
And y'all are so cute.
Thanks.
Oh, such cuties.
Makes me want to go to Animal Kingdom so bad right now. Like having the withdrawal feeling right now of like, oh, I want to be there. I love Animal Kingdom.
Hey Cheryl, is there a yellow ticket? I feel like There should be yellow at the bottom. Oh, there. I was gonna say, I feel like it needs more yellow down
Yeah,
there.
yep, I agree. Also, we need like 10 times more scribbles.
Scribbles,
Actually, I want to
yes.
pull that back up here and I'll replace that one with the yellow one.
There you go. Oh, I need that yellow lion ticket on my Lion King page.
Yes, I like that yellow one. Yeah. Oh yeah, that would be perfect, Britt.
Yeah, duh.
There's a little tab.
I love this collection. I hope that doesn't seem braggy. It's because I haven't seen it for a long time, so it's just fun to like revisit it and remember how many things I like. At this point, it's been so
1,
long
2,
ago that
3.
Well, I don't think it's braggy. I think
it doesn't
I
feel
mean we
like
put
I
our
made
hearts
it.
but we put our hearts into it. So it's like, you know, of course we're gonna love it.
I do love it. I do.
You know, when you put that yellow ticket down in the bottom corner, it looked really cute when you could see a little bit of the red underneath it.
That's a good idea.
On top of like to layer the yellow and red tickets together.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Just a little bit.
Alrighty. Here we go. Here we go. Like that. And
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
cute.
I feel like now we need to do the.
I feel like
I
you
got
need
that
scribbles
bit
on
of.
the right hand side to like offset the title of the scribbles.
We need all the tickets.
There we go.
Well, there
All
was a little bit of orange up here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the paint.
So yeah, so I want to pull a little bit there, but we need a little something there.
So I think we all should group scrap all of my pictures because this is so much easier.
Just tell Cheryl what to do, director. Okay, now move that over there. Okay, yeah, I like that.
Well, or you guys can tell me. I don't care, whatever, but it just makes life so much more fun.
When
We're
Britt
jumping
and
into
I
a whole new business right here.
Yeah, when Britt and I met each other, we were at Scrap Matters. People used to, well, not live scrap, but we used to share a lot more like, hey, what about adding this or add this? Like we would give comments, not just like great layout. It would be comments like, you know, I think you should add this, or I think, and it was so helpful. Do you remember that, Britt?
Yeah,
Like
there was
when
like
we
a
used
whole
to,
forum for like who
tell
were
me
stuck
what to do,
or
or yeah, I'm stuck, or
Your triangle is slightly off. Do something, create your triangle. Because a lot of people don't know about the color triangles or,
Don't.
yeah.
And I remember when I first started, every single sticker that I put on was bigger than the heads of the pictures that I was putting them with. I had these titles that were, they were just crazy. And nobody stops to think of that.
Okay. I was coming over here to get something and I got distracted.
Shiny.
There we go.
Oh, that's a pretty color.
Okay. Oh, I love that one. So cute. But like, do you need a journaling spot or are you just gonna date it?
Whatever. I mean, I can journal wherever on this. Like, I could journal on the side or on
Like,
on
you
top of
need
the photo.
journaling strips or I've been doing journaling strips lately. They're my thing. I want those little arrows to be seen.
I know. I kept trying to make those arrows. I was like, I think those arrows to show because they're so cute.
And then right now they're pointing at I love Animal Kingdom.
It's perfect.
Hey, that's very pleasing to me.
Yes, this is so cute. I don't even know how long you've been going, but It's adorable.
Oh,
I don't know.
I forgot to
That's all
time
right.
it.
Let's just let her just finish it. I don't even want it back.
Like, I don't want it back now.
It's no, like you're killing it, so I don't need it. Yeah, I don't even know what I would. I'd probably just tell the story. I'm like, what else would I journal about this page other than to tell the story of like the guy telling us to go stand somewhere else?
Mhm.
Because that's all I could really remember. It's as clear. I mean, we're talking. This was, I think, 2015, so it's been a while.
So I came in late, so I don't know if you guys have already covered this. Where do you get your shadows?
I'm using my Shadows Fill DD designs, and if you'll hold on just a second, I'll go grab.
Yeah, Cheryl has an awesome set in her shop. I think we each use our own, actually, right? Britt,
Yeah.
Britt has a different angle she uses. I know I have a set in my shop too, but Cheryl's are awesome. And then she'll kind of tweak and warp her shadows.
I don't even have a set in my shop or anything. I've never sold a set of shadows before, but I just like I'll make one and then I'll just keep using it. I guess maybe I should do that. I've never thought about doing it, but why buy mine when you can buy fiddle DDs? They're so much better. I'm not like a shadow master like Cheryl. She's the queen of shadows for sure.
Okay. There's the link.
Yay. Oh, someone else got them too. Thanks, Kayla. You're
Thank
on
you
it.
very much.
Okay.
I feel like the
All
little
right.
X doodles need to get moved because the one X is right behind the A in adventure and it's driving me nuts. No, at the top.
Okay. Oh, at the top.
See that one that's right behind the A?
Yep.
It's driving me crazy. Okay, there. Thank you.
There. Is that good?
Yes.
That one's good. Okay. All right. Let's see if there's anything else I need to throw on here.
Some scribbles.
I was thinking the same thing, but I didn't want to
Like
say it.
I know. I'm like, I just want
You
scribbles.
want more
on everything.
scribbles?
I want scribbles on the right-hand side where it's like the bare craft paper.
Right here?
Yeah. And I think
Yeah,
there's a set of
here.
up and down
Scribbles.
scribbles. Yeah. That might work unless you want circly. I mean, as long as we're group scrapping here.
I know.
We are. It's a group scrap.
It's a
I'm gonna
co-scrap.
grab these little
Watch Cheryl Scrap while everyone else bosses and puts in their opinion. Ooh, that ties in those colors so nice. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh. Give me all the beads, all the scatters, and all the scribbles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had to grab these really quick because I had seen it earlier and I was like, I want to add those. All right, add the sequins and scatters, and then need to repeat those a little bit. Throw just a tad right there, and then this needs to come over. Just a hoo-hoo. All right, and now get to the artsy set again and grab.
This is turning out so amazingly. I love it.
No, I really was like thinking it was barf-tastic when I was working on it because I was like, well, I ruined it, and now it's just like perfect.
Yeah, I feel like that scribble is just what it needed to kind of balance the title.
Yep, the title, because it's handwritten at the top, so it needed something handwritten at the bottom.
I just want these
little
paints down there. I want those. The little white. Nobody will know I duplicated that, right?
Nope. If you turn it, maybe you can get some of the splotchy bits.
There's lots of good splotchies at the top. Okay, so here's a question for you guys. If you could only have one type of element for your layouts forever, like obviously I think I would have to pick scatters because that's my favorite thing. So I would pick scatters because I feel like if I only had photos and like papers, I would want scatters. What would you pick? You can only have one kind, like one type of element. Like, would you pick flowers or word strip or?
That is a really hard question. Well, my answer would be journal cards.
Well,
I mean, is that? I mean,
no,
you can use
like embellishment.
That doesn't. Okay, that doesn't count.
It would be
you can
stickers.
you can have cards too. So Monica said word strips. Kayla says flowers or word strips. Cheryl
Yeah, I
says
would say
cards.
word strips.
Both Cheryl
Probably
says
word strips.
I do love
Word strips and scribbles.
I know. Can I just have scatters and scribbles? That's all I want.
Yeah, I like the stickers.
Yep, stickers is a good one.
Yeah.
Flowers, glitters. Yeah, I feel like glitters could go in like with like a scatter, like a glitter scatter. Is that what you're talking about, Cassandra?
Yeah. Glitters. What kind of
I
glitters
know,
are?
that is the great thing is we can have all of it, but
Yeah. What type of glitters are you talking about, Cassandra? Like just elements that are glittered, or like a style?
oh, a glitter style. That's good too.
Yeah.
Cheryl, did you answer?
Did I answer what?
You pick what one you would pick. What type of element you would pick?
Oh, probably flowers or foliage. It'd have to be.
Yep.
Yeah, you like to layer.
Yeah, I got a thing with the
I would
flowers.
have guessed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm kind of partial to a lot of different things. So. Okay.
Fun.
Oh, I love how that pops it.
Custom shadow work is amazing.
I'm just gonna grab these little bits and pieces and pull
Don't hate me, but I feel like I want the tree bit on the top, the painty bit, just to be a tiny bit smaller
This
scale.
one?
Yeah.
Tree and the sun as well, or just the tree?
We'll just try the tree for now and then see. Yeah, maybe the sun too. I don't know, just yes. Yep.
Like that?
Yes. Britt
Yeah,
knows me. I'm like a perfectionist. I'm like, yes.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Britt knows me. I'm like, just do it.
I'm like, just do it. If Krista wants it tweaked, it's gonna get tweaked. Okay, you guys.
Yeah. She's gonna do stuff when she gets it back. Don't you fear. Because it's going in your album. You have to be the one to like it.
I love it. We'll let Krista tweak it before I save it.
It doesn't need anything. It looks amazing.
I'm joking. No, I agree. I like that better because the difference between the title of the height of the title and the height of the stamp looks better now.
Mm-hmm.
Did the birds need to come down too? Because we moved the stamp.
Oh, yeah.
Like there.
He's in the bathroom. What do you need?
I love the whole painty beaded goodness on either side. And then the little cluster of goodies. Okay, Cassandra answered she liked glitter scatters, Britt. There's a new one for you, glitter scatters.
What am I even on right now? Come on, Cheryl. There we go.
Look at you go.
Sorry, I hope you didn't ask me any questions or anything. I was talking to my daughter. She came in and was struggling to get to sleep. So.
Oh, poor Bee.
Which one? Yeah.
Scarlett.
Which one?
Scarlett. Her mind was just busy, and it happens to her a lot. She just can't get her mind to calm down. And
yeah, it's hard.
Daddy's in the restroom, so she couldn't find anyone to talk to. So.
She's like, "Your turn, Mom."
I'm like, oh. So sorry if you were waiting for me to say something.
Okay, this would be the last thing.
Mm,
It looks so good.
it's so good.
Pretty,
I love
pretty.
this.
It's so fun to get a page like this because I would not have ever made this. It's like a treat for me to have this page.
And I love how the titling and yeah, the painty tree at the top kind of worked out. And
Yeah. It's so cute. Okay, I'm saving it.
Yay. Thank you so much.
Amen. Thank you all for coming and hanging out and doing a group scrap. That was fantastic.
Kaylee
Oh.
mentioned that your custom shadows are the cherry on top, that they're so
It is.
cool. Yeah.
I know.
Thank
Like,
you, y'all. I now have new shadows in my toolbox.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Because you
Oh,
can
I'm glad I
shop.
could help you.
You can
Yeah.
shop and watch at the same time.
Yeah. Now, are you in Creative Cloud or are you in Elements?
I'm in Elements.
Okay. I do have a video tutorial on my website. It's linked in my signature at the lily pad.
Okay.
I'm Gone with the Wind. And it shows you how to separate. Actually, Kayla, are you still here? Is Kayla still here?
I think she,
Yeah,
yep,
she's
here.
still here.
Yeah. Would you mind grabbing? Actually, I probably know where it is before you do. It's a tutorial on how to separate your shadow in PSE.
Oh, good, because I was beginning to wonder about that, if I was even going to be able to do that.
Yes, you can do it, and it's a pretty good tip. So here we go. And then I also have, that's the link to the YouTube video. And then I also have a paper warping action. You may have seen me using it on the little word strips. It's this one over here, and it's free. And you can grab it from my website right there. And then I have a Save for Web action freebie that's free as well.
Yeah, that paper warping one is so good.
And that was actually a tutorial on the LilyPads blog. And I kept doing the steps over and over again. I'm like, what is wrong with me?
Just make it an action.
So I made it an action. I was like, somebody else is going to want this too. So it wasn't my tutorial to start off with. So I have to say it's from the Shadowing Wave tutorial at the LilyPad. But nonetheless, very, very cool. I like to use it. Yeah.
All that custom shadow is just making this page pop.
Yes, and once you go through the tutorial for separating your shadow and elements, I remember when I first figured out how to do it, and I was like, are you freaking kidding me? It was like all of a sudden I couldn't stop. And
it just becomes so realistic.
Yeah, you're like, I can't stop now. I'm doing it all the time. But it's super easy in Creative Cloud because you just click one little button and it separates the shadow. So there are a few steps, but
it's one of those things that I can't quite decide if I want to spend the money on. But mostly because I'm an app scrapper and I've been doing a lot of Project Life that I absolutely love. But I think it's time to start going back into the more artistic. I mean, I want to say realistic. They're not realistic. They're not more realistic than Project Life. I just want to do more artistic stuff.
Yeah. I think you'll be
even
just
for
fine.
app scrapping, Tracy, I'm an app scrapper as well, but I find it the easiest to do like all my layouts in the app, and then I just quickly bring them into Photoshop just to do like all the journaling, add like a word art, and I know a lot of people can do it on Over. Jenna, you're here. She's like the master when it comes to using Over on her mobile device, but it's just so much easier for me just to pop it in Photoshop and do a couple quick artsy things that takes like 1 minute and then resave. So
that's the kind of stuff that I'm looking forward to.
You have quite a few tutorials on your website, don't you, Krista, about using the app? So if you haven't found those yet, Tracy, that is a treasure trove.
Oh, I am. be all over this stuff. You know, I've been very happy with simple, but I miss paper.
Yeah.
I don't miss the mess of paper, but I miss paper.
Well, it's a different
Yeah.
creative outlet. I think it's a different creative outlet, a different creative process to app scrap versus like what we just did with this Tree of Life page. It just, if it feels a different need, I guess. I don't know. For me, it
Yes.
does.
The thing I like about any of the app scrapping or computer scrapping or whatever, if I mess it up, I didn't just waste a $3 piece of paper or all
Yep.
of the adhesive or the
We were
the
just
various
talking about
other
that earlier
pieces.
tonight. Yep,
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, I'm going to turn everyone's microphones on, and we'll just see if anybody has any questions for Krista or Britt, if you just have another 5 minutes. And we can use that to end up our little session tonight. And then that way, if anybody has any questions or tips or anything that they want to share, we can get it in the recording, and that'll be nice.
Yeah, thank you,
So let me
Cheryl.
turn those back on. Okay, so if you have your headphones and mic, like Tracy has been sharing with us, then please pop in and share. I'll be quiet now so you can talk.
Yeah. Well, and speaking of the different mediums, that's why, this process is so cool, because you can use it on the app, on digital, you can use it, hybrid, printing out. It's like everybody can use their own form of really, what brings them joy, makes them happy for documenting their own memories.
Yep.
I mean,
What I
even
do
between,
love about digital is that you can do the like we could have really made this very artsy and flat. You know what I mean? With a lot of blending, like Britt did on her pocket page. She had a lot of masks that she blended with her photos, and especially with your artsy set, I mean, it could have really been just an art journal page. Like if you didn't have any photos from Animal Kingdom for whatever reason, say you had gone when you were younger and you just didn't have any photos, but you had a memory that you wanted to keep, then if you did an artsy page and then maybe just add a journaling block like on one of the journal cards, or add strips where you could actually record your memory, I think that's important to do too. So but that's why I like, you can do the pocket page, you can do this version of a layout is what I call traditional paper scrapping, where, I try to think about, okay, what would this look like if I was paper scrapping? Like you wouldn't put, things under the paint that are dimensional necessarily, unless you manipulated your shadows and the paint and stuff to show the edges. But I like there's a big wide world open to digital scrappers.
So much variety.
But I did scrap a paper layout last year. I scrapped one.
Like physical paper?
Yes.
Wow.
I don't know. I think I shared it on Facebook at some point in time. I'll have to go look. Anybody got any questions? Questions or comments or?
It's just so fun to watch your process. Both of you.
Everybody's so quiet.
Yeah.
Quiet.
I'm over here already. I pretended like you gave it to me, and I'm just kind of like finishing it how I would like it at the end. I just realized I was doing that while we were talking. I'm over here tweaking.
Yeah, I don't know where that. Okay, I'm trying to think of when I did that layout.
Kayla mentioned how fun it was to group scrap that page together.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was.
It's always such a fun process.
Oh, I just had a really good idea. Do you have this problem, Krista, when you're scrapping? I'll ask you as a designer, because I have a problem where if I think of an idea that doesn't exist, like a card or word art or whatever, I like stop scrapping and like make
For
it.
sure.
Because I'm like, I want it. So I'm making it right now.
Yeah.
Like I just thought of like this word art that I want that I know we don't have, but I'm like, I want it for this page, so I'm gonna
Well,
make it.
sometimes we'll have even put it out to our team and I'll be like, oh, I thought of a good idea. And then we'll
Yeah.
slide it in before it even comes out. So
Yep, that's happened several times
yeah.
for sure.
Well, we did pretty
Aw.
good here on 3. You guys got 3 layouts done, and
I know.
Oh,
one's
Jenna
so
was so
different.
sweet. She posted on Facebook. She was like, I'm watching Cheryl Scrap along with Krista and Britt. Come check it out. Oh, Jenna. She's so sweet.
Her
She is
putting
a
it out on
sweetheart.
Facebook was the reason I remembered to pop in, and the reason
Oh,
I was
good.
late. I completely forgot about it,
Yay.
and I saw it on her Facebook. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yay,
Yeah.
Jenna!
Good
Yay for
job.
Jenna. I
She's
did. I
amazing.
reminded everybody like 45 minutes before because
Mhm.
I had some other stuff to do. I really need to try to remember when we're in here like 5 minutes to send another call out. Otherwise,
Yeah. I tried to put one on my Instagram stories as we were driving home from the water park. My brain was like mush, so I was like, well, that'll work.
well, okay. Well, thank y'all all for coming, and thank you, Krista and Britt, for creating some more fabulous products for us to scrap our little mouse memories. And
Aw. Thank you, Cheryl, for dropping everything to come scrap with us.
I know.
yes,
You're the best.
woohoo!
The absolute best.
Fun.
Yeah, I do have a Watch Cheryl Scrap on
No, like
Monday night.
on Monday, yeah. I'm
Monday
excited.
night, yes. I had to go look. Yes, Monday night. Same time. And I am not sure what I'm going to be scrapping with. Sometimes I don't even know, and I get there and I'm like, what should I scrap? And then sometimes I already know. So anyway, so it was nice meeting some new people. I see some new names in the
Yeah.
in there. So yeah.
I think I looked up at one point and we had over 20 people, so we had a lot tonight. It was fun.
Yeah, it's really great for a Thursday night, you know.
And it's great for like a last, we didn't give everyone like weeks notice or anything. So
Oh, we didn't, did we?
Nope.
Oops, here we go. Okay, well, I'm going to stop the recording now. Let's see.
Bye.